everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, hello, welcome to my birthday. Happy birthday to me. It is currently like 1:50 a.m. between Thursday and Friday, and my birthday is Friday, so September 6th. So welcome to the birthday vlog. I'm very excited. I took my birthday off of work. I am going to treat myself to just a day of fun things for me. So I have a whole list. I have a whole schmagdag list that I'm gonna go through when I do tomorrow at some point when I'm more coherent and awake. But 27 years old, what a time. But I did just decide randomly to do some magnets again because I want to do something with my hands. And I spent the entire evening coloring. Because I got in my coloring book and my markers, and I tried one page and didn't like it, liked it, I'm now iffy on it. It's a whole thing, so I tried another page, and I really enjoyed it much more. So I'm like getting the hang of those markers, because they're alcohol markers, they function a little different. And then I was like, I gotta edit my video for tomorrow, so I did that. And then I was like, it's midnight, why don't I make magnets? Because I'm a little crazy right now. I'm feeling a little unhinged. So I got little magnetos. Here's a little ghosty who's winking at you. Here's another little ghosty. Ooh, ghost portraits. I'm currently trying to seal the tops of them with clear nail polish, so that's why they're here. Efroog. Very cute. Her eyes have bled a little bit because, fun fact, markers, or Sharpie markers, bleed under nail polish, which is interesting. I never knew that. Baby one. Same thing. I had to maneuver it so I'm sealing her eyes and then like dragging it out to make like eyelashes, because I know it's gonna pool or drag funny anyway, so might as well make eyelashes with it. I'm just waiting for those to dry, and then I'm gonna flip them over, do a coat on the other side, and then super glue some magnets to it. But I thought, what a fun way to start this vlog, but to open a package that was sent to me by Phoebe. Phoebe, you treat me so well. Oh my gosh. She said it was off of my wish list, so we're gonna open it up together, and it's for my birthday, and it's been sitting on my piano for a week. Just like haunting me, because I told myself, I was like, okay, it's for my birthday, I can open up whenever, I'm in charge, but I want to have more presents to open on my actual birthday. This is opening a present on my actual birthday. I'm very excited. Let's see. Okay, wait. This says, hey Jen, happy birthday! I hope you have an amazing day. This book looks really good. I hope you like it. From your friend over the pond in England, from Phoebe. I'm so happy about that. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you. Just make sure that that's the receipt. All right, whoosh. It's God of a weird one. Oh my God. Thank you, Phoebe. I have had this book on my radar for a little while. I did read R.J. Barker's the start to their other series, The Bone Ships. Really enjoyed the way they wrote that one. But this one has a sentient forest in it, and I just have a deep, unending love of sentient forests. So, oh my God, thank you, Phoebe. This is such a treat. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. I'm so excited. I'm gonna pin this note in the front of it. I got some washi tapes here, but yeah, it's my birthday vlog. So tomorrow when I'm up and awake and more coherent, I'll tell you about the birthday. I guess I can tell you now. I'm kind of coherent, I guess. I have hopes of going to, aka this is the plan. I'm going to go to the bookstore tomorrow. I'm gonna have a meander. I'm gonna have a little treat to myself. I also have a pre-order I need to pick up, so I gotta go there anyways. And then I know Mom and Dad have dinner planned, so we're gonna go out for dinner. They were like, oh, we'll do dinner on Sunday. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Sunday's fine. I figured, because usually you guys are at the lake, Sundays, whatever. But then, of course, my dad called me this morning and was like, oh my God, your birthday's tomorrow, not Sunday, right? And I was like, yeah, did you think my birthday was Sunday? And he goes, oh my God, we were convinced that it was Sunday. Do you want to go out for your birthday on Friday instead? Tomorrow, or today, I guess. And I was like, it really doesn't matter to me, either one. And he was like, okay, we'll do Friday. We'll go out for dinner on Friday instead, and then we'll do presents and whatever afterwards. We'll come home for it. And I was like, that works for me. So, fun facts. It just made me giggle that he completely forgot what day my birthday was. Of the week, not actually like what day is my birthday, because I would be a little remiss if he forgot my actual like birthday. I am his only child. So it's not that hard to remember. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. Nothing too crazy. I would like to spend some of the day crafting, coloring, cozy gaming, something along those lines. I do also really want to do a cozy stream this weekend as well. Probably not tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze it in, but that's the plan. And I also would like to watch, I'm just going over the to-do list now. I would like to watch a movie, potentially The Princess Bride, if I can find it. I think it's on Disney Plus. Hopefully it's on Disney Plus. Or The Princess Diaries. That could be fun. That one's one of my faves. Or Pride and Prejudice, 2005, because I'm 27 years old. I have no money and no prospects. I'm already a burden to my parents, and I'm frightened. It just fits. It just fits. That's such a lovely movie to watch. So at some point I'll watch a movie and just chill and do some crafty stuff and color and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the plan. Bookstore trip and coloring day was the original plan. But since mom and dad are now taking me out for dinner tonight for my birthday, it's gonna be coloring evening probably with a movie after I get home. So that's the plan. That's the plan of action. As for what I'm reading this weekend, I'll cover that all tomorrow, but it's my birthday. Thank you so much, Phoebe. Froggy on the loose. Alright friends, happy Saturday. No, happy Friday! It's officially my birthday. It's midday. It's like 1:36-ish. And I'm just waiting a little bit longer for my hair that I refreshed to not be a little damp. And then we're gonna go. I'm gonna go get myself a bagel, maybe even a breakfast sandwich if they still have them, at Timmy's, I think. And then I'm gonna go to the bookstore, get a London Fog, and have a little stroll. And we're gonna see what we end up getting. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think I went over my list last night of like what of the things I wanted to do. So first off that list was make those magnets. It's very fun and exciting. If I want to make more, I'll make more, but I like the ones that I made now. We've got a nice array of magnets. I got my little croissant sitting up here because he's faced the wrong way when I put him on the fridge. The cake is always sitting atop the to-do list because he's a little wonky. Just a little. I got my postcards, which is very fun. But posted stamps, that's what those are called. Yeah. So love that. Yay. So that's done. Ooh, I also want to show you the coloring book that I got. Because why not? It's one of those, like, I don't know if any of you have accidentally slipped onto coloring TikTok, but I'm there. I'm there. And that's very exciting. But I got the Fuzzy Higa, or Huga, however you say this word, super cute coloring book by Viva Tinta, which is exciting. And this is the first one that I did. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, it's like fine, but there's like errors and things that I would do differently. And of course, it leaked through at the bottom here because you're supposed to put a paper in between, and I did, but like it shifted when I was doing some of the, anyways. And then I did this one I'm much more happy with. She's so cute. In her little window with her music. I love it. And this one also, one brick leaked through onto the next page. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how to integrate that into the drawings. But I'm much happier with this one because of the way like I managed to do the entirety of the building without any like marks, because alcohol markers you have to move really quickly. You have to like keep overlapping to like keep it wet so it doesn't like have any hard lines. Like I did this page as well, but if you don't move quickly, sometimes you get stuff like this, right? So this is the very first thing that I did, and the only thing I'm happy with is the cat. She's adorable. Anyways, yeah, this is exciting. This is fun. I love this so much already. Like this activity is gonna be great. But the next one I'm gonna do, I think, is this birthday one, for obvious reasons. So that's very fun. I also have this puzzle that's been sitting out all day. I just have that top bit to do. It's been sitting out for 2 days now. I started it at like a genius at 11 o'clock at night on Wednesday. And I was up till 3 trying to finish it. And I did not finish it, obviously. 1,000 pieces. It's pretty. It's one of the like Frances Burnett Hodgson ones this is the Workman puzzle brand. I got this off of book outlet like years ago and I've never done it, so I figured might as well give it a try. Also, did I talk about this yesterday? I don't know if I did. But I got a proof of Merry and Bright in the mail, which is very exciting because now I did say it at the end of my video that went up today, the what I read in August. I did not win the Kobo contest, which is totally fine because now I get to publish this everywhere and in a physical format as well. So it's gonna be available physically and online, and I think I'm gonna do like an official announcement whenever for this, but I think the publication day is gonna be November 7th, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I gotta get moving and grooving on this because I know if I want to do paperback pre-orders, which I don't know if I'm gonna do paperback pre-orders, I feel like I should. I'll set them up anyways. I gotta get them set up pretty quickly so that they can get onto the sites and that they can, you know, do all the things ahead of time because it's September. Anyways, yeah, fun facts. You guys are gonna be getting this from me this year, which is very exciting. Sapphic, cozy loveliness. It's contemporary romance. I'm excited for you guys to read that and let me know what you think of it about Margot and Jack. So anyways, yes, I don't know what I'm gonna get at the store today. We're gonna have a little meander. I do have my pre-order of Celestial Monsters to pick up though by Aiden Thomas, so that's a for sure. And we'll see what else I get to. We'll see what else I pick up. Anyways, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get a bagel. Hello friends, I'm back home now. We're a little bit before going out for dinner with mom and dad, and I wanted to do a little haul because I did a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage. A wee bit. So we'll start with this guy. I got the ghosty jelly cat because he's so sweet and so cute. His name is Boo, of course. He's gonna sit on my shelves. I love it so much, so he's gonna chill out on my shelves with all my books. And the pre-order that I went to go pick up, as I said earlier, was Celestial Monsters by Aiden Thomas. This is absolutely a beautiful copy. I'm excited to give this a try. I think I'm gonna have to reread book 1 before I go into book 2 though, because I don't remember a damn thing. That should be fun anyways, so it'll be fine. And then I got 3 books. I ended up picking The Maid and the Crocodile by Jordan Efweko, which is absolutely such a beautiful cover. I really enjoyed Raybearer, which this is set in the world of Raybearer, when I read it a couple years ago. I have not yet read Redemptor, which is the second book, but it's on my list. I need to read it, I know. But I'm excited about this new release, which is just so pretty, and I've heard really good things about it. I also picked up Saints of Storm and Sorrow by Gabriella Baba, however you say her last name. I am excited about this one. It's been on my list for a little while of like keeping it on the radar because I've heard, I think it was TikTok at some point, people were all like loving it. So I picked this one up because it's also just a beautiful cover. And then finally I picked up this one, which is The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. McLean, which is a cozy fantasy with a zookeeper. I am excited. A magical zoo teeming with mythical beasts and a soul-restoring queer romance at its heart. How could I not want to read this? So those are the 3 books that I got today, with little Boo Buddy here, with my little man here, little Boo, to keep me company. Happy birthday, Boo Buddy. And that is my little haul for the day. I think because it's just after 4 now, I'm gonna color. I think that's what I'm gonna do for a little bit. Gonna watch, just get cozy, go watch the TV, color a little bit, and then I'm gonna go out for dinner with mom and dad, which is great and lovely. I also got a chai latte from the bookstore, which is delicious, I gotta say. It's giving fall, which is really nice because it's like 20 degrees today. It's lovely out, but it's also very waspy out because yesterday, I guess, there was too much smoke in the air from some of the fires up north, so they were very like tamped down, but today they are out with a vengeance. So Not loving that on my birthday. It feels like a personal attack from the universe, but that's okay because I'm inside. I have Boo Buddy to protect me. I was wondering where I got that. It's from Watcher. It's from Ghost Files. The Boo Buddy, but he's my little Boo Buddy. Isn't he cute? I love him so deeply. Okay. I think it's time to color. I think we're just gonna drop right into this because why not? Even more copper ore. Also, I heard that you can fish in this fountain. Don't mind me, Haley. You can fish in the fountain! This is the best. friends, happy Sunday. I made the mistake of not talking to the vlog yesterday whatsoever, but that's okay. And now it's like 12:31 on a Sunday night. And it's officially back to full business tomorrow. Back to teaching, back to work. Anyways, so that's tomorrow. Love that. I've been fighting off the Sunday scaries all day because of that. But it's been a good weekend. It's been very lovely. I've read a couple things. I've colored a couple things. It's been a good time. So let's see here. What have I done? Okay. Yesterday, I ended up, just casually hanging out, not doing a whole heck of a lot, and I ended up finishing Darkwater Daughter and reading the entirety of The Mountain Crown by Karen Loachi, which was an e-arc that I got from NetGalley on the recommendation of Allie, which was great. I love when people tell me to read books because I'll do it. If I'm interested in the book, I'll do it. But so yes, I read that e-arc first, and I really struggled with that book because the writing was god awful. It was bad. It was bad writing. Half the sentences were not full sentences. It was so clunky and the dialogue felt so unnatural and unreal. And the last sentence of the book was a sentence fragment. It did not make sense. It was missing something. Like the sentence did not make any sense. But the story itself is cool. Like it's got a good story. It's got a good core. I didn't super love it, but it was a fine story. I gave it 3.5 stars. Allie loved it and gave it 5 stars. So if you don't normally pay attention to writing in books, give it a try when it comes out in October, because it definitely is a really interesting concept and the way that it plays with dragons and the connection between dragons and this kind of people and colonialism and all this kind of stuff. So it was a very interesting book, and I am interested to see what the sequel does because I want to know more about the story itself. So I'm trying to shut my brain off because the writing just was not for me. But you guys know how hard that is for me because I am an editor. I've literally trained my brain to pay attention to sentences and writing. So it was bad. It was like pulling teeth. But yeah, I don't even know if I want to tell you anything about that novella because it's a really interesting little story. And it's the first of a trilogy of novellas that are all coming out in pretty quick succession. And it's got like dragons at the heart of it. It's interesting. It plays with culture in an interesting way and like good and bad and the balance. I don't know. It was interesting. It was an interesting story, but the writing was a lot. But the story and the concepts held it up. So it gets 3.5 stars. And then after that, I ended up finishing my reread of Darkwater Daughter, which was just amazing and so delightful. This book hits every time. I just love being back in the worlds of Hannah Long. And it was so fun. It was so great. I loved this. 5 stars. It was my favorite book of last year and it still holds up. Like, it's just so wonderful. I'm thriving. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I decided instead of starting another book last night, I was going to, but then I was like, I kind of just want to have like a cozy evening. So I did. I just ended up putting on, I put on Princess Bride first, and then I watched the Princess Diaries, and then I decided to watch a little bit of the Princess Diaries too, but then it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, I should probably go to bed. And I spent most of that time coloring in this, which has been most of the B-roll of this vlog. So I did all of this one here during the Princess Bride. It's my favorite one that I've done. I really like the effect of the light. That's my favorite one that I've done. 1, 2, I think there's 6 in here that I've colored so far. 4, 6, no, 7, 8. There's 8 that I've colored in here. Oh my god, I forgot. There's 8 of them, which is crazy. So love that for me. I've been thriving. This has been so fun. And I am definitely learning with these alcohol markers because the TikTok girlies know what they're doing. I did not. So I've been following the TikTok girlies' advice on a lot of things. So I'm glad that I've been so sucked into the coloring on TikTok because this is just genuinely such a lovely thing. And I highly recommend picking up like a cozy hobby of some kind to do this fall because it's so, I didn't pick up my phone when I was doing this. I just relaxed and was like listening to the movie in the background or to a YouTube video in the background or an audiobook in the background. Like, it's just so nice. I'm thriving. Thriving. And then today, what did I do? Not a whole lot this morning. as is per usual. Oh, I also finished my puzzle on Saturday. That's what I was doing. I was like, there's a chunk of time that I'm not accounting for. I finished the puzzle that was out on my coffee table. Today, Sunday, that's today. Today, I was gonna start reading Black Tide Sun, and then I was like, I'm just not quite in the mood for it right at this moment. So I picked up my Kobo, and I had a like really short, like novella short story almost. Like it was only 50 some odd pages by C.L. Polk through the Tor.com novella series that they did, or short story series that they've done. I picked up the one called Ivy Angelica Bay, and I was so immediately sucked in. So short and yet so perfect in every way. I was enchanted by that little book. I highly recommend it. It is witchy, it's kitchen witchy with enough of a like pulsing threat at the edges, and it's great. Don't go in looking anything up, just go in blind. It's so good. I was thriving. I loved being in that world. It was so genuinely like magical. And then when I was putting it into Goodreads as like completed, it took me a half hour to read, I noticed in a review of someone else's saying that there was a previous novella or short story in this world that C.L. Polk had written as well. So I went looking for that, found it, and read that one as well. And that one is like 26 pages long. That one I liked less. And that one is St. Valentine, St. Abigail, St. Brigid, or Brigid, or however you say that word. That name. That one I liked less. It had a little less cohesiveness in it than the longer one did, but it was still really interesting to be in the world that C.L. Polk built for this novella, or these tiny little short stories. Like, it's so magical, and I really hope that they explore that specific world more with the bees and the witches and the kitchen witch. Yes, I loved it so much. So I highly recommend those two. I actually recommend going in with St. Valentine, St. Abigail, St. Brigid first, because I think it predates the other one, and then go into because that one came out in 2020, and then go into Ivy Angelica Bay, because that one was just great. It was so good. I enjoyed myself so much. But yeah, I did that, and then I did a cozy stream. So I did a couple hours of Stardew because I was just so wiped, exhausted, fighting the Sunday scaries that I just needed to do something cozy and sweet and soft. So I did another Stardew stream, which I think I'm going to put up live. I don't have a thumbnail for it, so I'll do the thumbnail at some point, and then once I have the thumbnail, I'll put it live, because it's currently just sitting like, maybe I'll do the thumbnail before I go to bed, and then I'll just pop it live tomorrow morning or something. But it's ready, it's there, which is great. Episode 2 of Stardew, which we loved. And then I sat on my couch and did more coloring as I watched one of Gab Smolder's like streams that she had on Twitch. I had it like mirrored up to my TV, and it was interesting enough that it like kept my attention for a while, but it was like a 5-hour long stream, and I just kept like watching it in bits today, just did whatever. But yeah, I didn't end up picking up Black Tide Sun at all today, even though I intended to. But what time is it? Oh, it's 1. It's 10 to 1. I wanted to tonight. I wanted to start it, but I shouldn't, because tomorrow is like back to business, back to teaching, and I don't know how long of a night it's gonna be tomorrow. First Monday back. I really want to read this. I really, really, really do. But maybe, we'll see. I do want to do that thumbnail first, and then we'll see. But yeah, I think overall, the checklist of this weekend is basically completed, except for this one, except for Black Tide Sun. So what a time. I put the checklist in a notes app this time so that I could like keep track of it as I went. So happy with that. Love that for me. I did a lot this weekend of like little things that I wanted to do, cozy things that I wanted to do, because birthday weekend, of course. So that's what's up, that's what's happening. Read 3 novellas and a novel, and finished a novel this weekend. And today's officially Mondays is officially September 9th. So that's when my Scribd and Everend stuff like resets. And there's 2 books on there that I really want to read, which are Stardust Grail and the Lady Eve's Last Cons. So I'm gonna hopefully gobble those up this week and weekend coming up. And then also this. Because then after that, I think I want to read The Principal Moments with Allie. I think we're going to try line it up after that, or maybe a little later in September. I mean, I have so many books that I want to read right now anyways. So I also just bought a whole bunch of new books, which, oh, what a time. What a good time. What a good birthday weekend. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to pop in and give you that little update. Oh, it's kind of toasty, roasty in my room. Hopefully with the window open, it'll cool down. But I'm also in a sweater, which is not helping. Anyways, friends, what a time. What a time. Got my little boo friend. Oh, I got my little novella, Benjamin Bright. I gotta go through that too. I gotta start the publishing process with that one. I gotta do that. Oh my god. But I also came out here for my iPad because I'm gonna do that thumbnail. Things are on the ground. But anyways, friends, that's what's up, that's what's happening, that's the update. Tomorrow's Monday, so back to the swing of things. We'll see how tomorrow goes, but that's the update. I'll catch you tomorrow. Hello, friends. It's officially Monday. Happy Monday. It is like 11:30 at night. I am so done. But hi, I am home. It is, as I said, like 11:30. And I have been reading for the past little bit. I decided the mood reader was mood readering today because my body was like, let's start the Stardust Grail. And so I decided to start the Stardust Grail. And that is what I have been doing. I'm now 136 pages in, just about to start chapter 25. And I'm really enjoying this book. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if it's because the audiobook is fantastic or it's just like the story itself is snappy and good. Genuinely good. And it made me have a little bit of an existential crisis. Because, like, the whole time I was reading it, and I was like, okay, our main character does not feel 30. She feels like a post-grad student. Like, she doesn't feel 30. What am I doing? And then I, like, sat and thought about it for a second, and I was like, no. She feels like my age. I'm 27 now. So, like, what does even feeling 30 mean? So I had a little existential crisis. I was like, okay, that's where we're at today. Love that. So now I'm really enjoying this. It's following Maya, who is an ex-thief who's gotten into really insane trouble as she was like going about the universe trying to find this thing she calls the Stardust Grail. So at the beginning of this, she is a grad student in university on Earth because she's like decided to just give up on that life. But then a book pops up that has answers to this Stardust machine type thing that she recognizes immediately as the Grail that she's been looking for. And then she was like, oh my god, these people were trying to find the Grail 100 years ago, and now I'm trying to find the Grail. Oh my god. And so it's like this one last ditch effort of like trying to find it. So she steals the book and she runs, gets on the ship with her friend uncle, and it's oh god, it's good so far. I don't know how to describe this. Like, it just gives that pull. It's giving the pull of a Becky Chambers book for me. Like, I would compare this to A Close and Common Orbit meets, like, Indiana Jones a little bit. Maybe not even Indiana Jones. Maybe even just, like, the very specific parts of These Burning Stars by Bethany Jacobs, where the one POV, the one storyline, the thief storyline, that one, it would be that direct comp I'd give it. But yeah, it's giving, like, the universe in this is giving Becky Chambers sci-fi, and I am thriving. So that is what I've been doing since I got home from teaching at like 8:30. And I'm gonna now finish editing this vlog with this clip and get it up for you tomorrow, and then probably meander my way into bed because I just genuinely feel so exhausted, and I have another teaching day tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm so done. I'm so done with teaching. It's literally the first day of the year. I've been teaching for like 13 years, since I was 14 years old. I used to do so much more. I taught for like 4 days a week when I was in university, and I had to cut it right down because working a full-time job and teaching is a lot, but I need the extra cash. It pays for my groceries. It pays like one mortgage payment kind of a thing. So I need the extra cash because in this economy, that's just kind of how it is. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me on my cozy birthday weekend. We succeeded in doing everything on my list except for reading Black Tide Sun, which I chalk up to a mood reader thing because yesterday I was just into the the 2 novellas that I read, like 2 short stories that I read. So I read 4 things this weekend, which is awesome. And now I'm making my way through the Stardust Grail, which I'm really, really, really enjoying the reading experience of. This is so wonderful. I'm thriving. So stay tuned in the next vlog or in a wrap up if I finish this before the next vlog as to how I feel about this. But until then, my beautiful friends, thank you so much for watching and spending this cozy weekend with me. I love you all so very deeply, and I'll catch you in another video very, very soon. I'm losing my voice. Stay kind and keep on reading.